This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, presented by Sholo Ford. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Welcome to Round Valley Dome for 2A North Girls Region, was this third place game here between Many Farms and Alchesay Falcons. I'm Ron Everingham. I am courtside with Camden Smith and Mike Colwell, and we're going through the starting lineups here today. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball right here on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. And to get things started, we want to thank Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center with a fully staffed emergency department and advanced diagnostics department and an outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy team. Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. And so today for the Falcons, they're still reporting that Felicia Suttle tore her knee in Hopi, and so she will be out for today's game and possibly for the rest of the season, depending on how all of that goes down. And we've got no reports of injuries for Many Farms. Looks like they're healthy and ready to go, and so that's going to be your Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. Just a reminder that with a fully staffed emergency department and advanced diagnostic department, outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy team, Summit Regional Medical Center has everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. Camden, why don't you pull you in here and talk a little bit about what you see as some of the Ace Hardware keys to the games are.
Well, I mean, obviously these two teams know each other. They've been around, have played each other a few times this season, and they're very familiar with what each other does. I think the Alchesay Falcons are going to look to get Burnett involved early in the contest, and we commented yesterday about Burnett's play and just how well she does at the top of the key, posting up, and then also down low as well. And so we'll see if they can get her involved early. And of course, the offense for the Lady Lobos is generaled by Lamoth, and if Lamoth can get going early, I think the Lady Lobos are going to have a good game as well. So
we'll be looking for that, and we're just about ready for tip-off here. We want to thank Ace Hardware, and just a reminder, Ace Hardware has a 24/7 locksmith, so the next time you get locked out of your car, you can contact them any hour of the day, any day of the week. Your helpful place with 3 locations. That's Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo. And as we get started here, Northland Pioneer College wants to remind you that when it comes time to kick off your college education, you choose the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. And to start off, our tip here goes to the Lady Lobos, and as they work their offense, they get nothing happening, and as Alchesay gets the rebound, they're going to turn it over as Lainey Loopy is caught for traveling out at midcourt.
So just so you know, Ron, I don't know how Mike does this. So
well, Mike is here, so you might be out of the
I'm out of a job.
Trouble. There's been 20 shots so far, and no, I'm just kidding. There's a shot right there up underneath by the Many Farms. Shot by Yazi and missed, but rebounded, and I didn't even. Did you see who?
That was Bitsui.
Bitsui.
Hasba Bitsui got the bucket.
2-0. Many Farms now over Alchesay. Shot on the way by Alchesay. Rebounded by Lamoth. Lamoth back down the other way quick. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. See already we're going to be looking at a fast-paced game here.
That shot was by Lainey Lupe, number 22, and she doesn't quite get that one to go. The Alchesay Lady Falcons as you mentioned, happy to run. Long range three, no good there for Lupe. Left it short.
And now it's the Falcons, Lady Falcons are going to have to be able to get back on defense. There's a nice steal by Burnett. Burnett gets it out front to Alchesay. And we've got a shot on the way, up and no good by Martinez. Burnett with the rebound. Nice ball movement by the Falcons, and a shot up, and is good by Alchesay for two.
Devaney Alchesay, wide open shot, takes it and drains it. Nothing but net.
Nice little 15-footer shot on the way. No good by Bitsui. Falcons getting it down deep inside three-point land there for a shot. No good. Back down the other way. Shot up and good by Teller. It's going to take our score 4-2. Lady Lobos over the Falcons. For two. Oh, that's right. Falcons passing the ball around and actually stolen from Burnett. Back down the other way is Teller. Teller passes it to nobody and out of bounds, and that's going to go back to the Falcons. So again, feels like an early morning game here, Camden.
Yeah, it does. Even though it's 1 o'clock, it feels like it's morning.
Maybe a little rusty. The crowd's a little thin, and we're just getting started. So I don't know. I feel rusty myself too. Burnett down inside, missed a layup, but she's fouled on the play.
See, I love the fact that they're going to post up Burnett down low here on that situation. She does a good job. She turns, tries to power one up, gets it in between the defenders and draws the contact. And, the advantage of taking things down low is not only do you get a potential to make an easier shot, but you also run the potential of getting the other team in foul trouble. So
Burnett connects on the second of the two free throws, gives us a score of 3-4 here with 5:02 to go in the first period of play from the Round Valley Dome. And this is a third-place game in the 2A North. Shot on the way.
Shot.
It's good by Begay for three. Many Farms.
The junior Begay spots and sees what she likes, and there's a great steal by Lamoth.
Lamoth was our glass gal of the game yesterday, or glassman of the game. Expect her to get some rebounds today.
She's such a great all-around player.
Yeah, she is.
Just as you mentioned yesterday that she plays up top, she's playing the 2 or the 3, and she's the one that's getting the most rebounds.
We got a turnover going back to Alchesay. Falcons bring it down and set it up. Looking for Burnett, and they kind of didn't disguise a pass in there to Burnett, and it was a nice defensive move there to get a steal by Many Farms.
Just telegraph that one too much.
Well, you got to get in front of those post players too and make them throw it over the top. Teller goes to the bucket. She's fouled. She's fouled by Devani Alchesay. That's Alchesay's first, team first. First shot on the way is good by Teller. And right in the middle of that, we're going to have a timeout by the Falcons, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Welcome back to the 2A North third place game in the girls region tournament here. Second shot by Teller from the free throw line is up and good. And that's going to give us a score of 9-3. The Many Farms Lady Lobos are over the Lady Falcons.
Falcons had a little bit of a slow start yesterday.
And see, getting it inside to Burnett right there, that makes everything happen. And Burnett with a nice dish over to Yazzie for 2 underneath.
Yazzie was wide open and a great pass to Sear. It's good defense down there by Burnett as Ethelbaugh drives down for the Lady Lobos. Or excuse me, not Ethelbaugh, that's Teller drives down and loses the handle on the basketball.
Alchesay, nice ball movement, gets it up underneath there to Denicia Massey for 2. It's going to take the Falcons to 9. 9-7 is our score. Burnett drives left-hand side up. Ball kicked out of bounds.
Had it stripped away. I think Lamoth was in on that strip. I don't know if we have the replay of that or not, but Lamoth, as we mentioned, almost always everywhere on the court. Pass comes up top to Burnett, and the feed at the free throw line. The shot is no good for number 34, Denicia Massey. And a foul called on the rebound as we get a substitution into the Alchesay lineup. Whitney Walker is going to check in, but Kosei is going to check out. And I don't know if Walker told Kosei or not, but she wasn't sure she was supposed to come out, and the fans gave her a hard time about it. There's a steal by Burnett.
Burnett takes a 15-footer, 16-footer, no good, but it's rebounded. Nice shot back up and in by Nosey for her first 2 of the game. 9-9, we've got a tie ball game, but Alchesay coming alive.
Oh, tough reach right there. Burnett just playing a little lazy defense that time. Instead of moving her feet, tries to reach in. Got to make sure she stays down and shuffles her feet, cuts off the baseline, but that time playing just a little bit lazy with the reach. Picks up the personal.
First shot on the way by Teller is up and good.
Of course, the cost is giveaway free throws.
And right now, Teller's 4 for 4 on free throws, so she doesn't miss.
Yeah, she's the wrong one to foul down low for sure.
11-9's our score. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. Falcons trail by 2. They steal the ball back in the deep court. Bring it down and work it around. Get it to the inside to Burnett. Burnett passes it off. Almost loses it. Boy, their whole offense goes around Burnett, getting it inside there. Yeah. Burnett with the shot up, no good. Rebounded by the...
Burnett, in many ways, is the distributor. I mean, she acts almost like a point guard there at that high post.
Lamoth dribbles right-hand side, dishes it off for a shot on the way, is up and no good. Rebounded by the Lady Lobos. Shot from the paint, up and good. That's Tikea Yazzie for 2. 13-10. Manny Farms on top of the Falcons with 1:30 to go here in the first period. Shot on the way. Up and good by Lainey Loopy for her first 2 of the game.
Falcons running a little full court offense, or full court defense rather here, and they get whistled for the personal. That one's going to be charged to number 25, Juliana Burnett. That's, oh, I'm sorry, no, that's going to go to Massey, number 34, Massey. That's her second.
1:22 to go here in the first period of play. Lamoth passes it over, tipped by Burnett, but gathered by Teller. Teller drives, and we're going to have a foul called. Number 34 for the Falcons. That is Denicia Massey with her first foul, team's 3rd. The Falcons fans are beginning to state some opinions.
Yeah, it's quiet gymnasium. You got to be careful what you say right now. And I think they got, did they get Whitney Walker on that? I think they got Whitney Walker on that one.
Number 23. Oh, they did. Okay.
They've got, I'm not sure. They've got Whitney Walker up on the scoreboard, so.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it with, I'm going to have to watch.
But they had Massey with 2 fouls prior to that, so if it was on Massey, it would have been her 3rd.
We might have to recalibrate the book here. The quarter. We got 1 minute to go. Falcons get down inside, and they're going to be fouled. Leah Walker on the foul.
Leah Walker impeding the progress of the shooter.
First shot on the way by Lainey Loopy is up and no good. Second shot from the free throw line by Lainey is up and good. Scoreboard says 13-13. Here with 55 seconds to go as Many Farm works it around. Puts it out front to Begay. Begay over to Lamoth. Lamoth dribbles up top, looks right. Shot on the way is up and good by Begay. Nice three-pointer. It's a nice ball movement there.
Leah Begay, the junior guard, gets an opening and she takes it. Falcons going to have to be careful letting these outside shooters, leaving them open out front. That's Lady Lobos have been staying in the game with that.
Leah Walker for the Lady Lobos, number 42, is called with a foul, and she's going to check out of the game. 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shot on the way by Nosey is no good. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and Lamoth with the rebound. Lamoth turns it over, straight over to Gray, back down the other way, and there's a shot up by Yazzie, no good. Got a foul on the play. Foul's going to be called on number 3, Keisha Nosey. It's her first, team 4th. That's what we have. Burnett with a big block up underneath.
Nice. Well, you heard her under there too. She gave it a little oomph.
Yes, she did.
Sent that one out into the stands.
Shot on the way by Many Farms, by the big one underneath. That's Quandina Begay for 2. Her first 2 of the game. Boy, a lot of fouls in this last 20 seconds here of the first quarter of play. Got a foul on Black 5-0. Sorry. This is the big man inside on the other end. It's going to be a foul, and it's going to send Burnett to the line. Her first shot, a little flat and off the back of the rim, no good.
Ladies, one off the release.
Yeah, we watched these girls warming up, and they missed a bunch of shots. I think that morning drag, it's always tough to play in the morning. I don't know why, but seems difficult.
And that's going to end the first quarter. Your score, Many Farms 18, Alchesay Falcons girls 14. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball right here on iTalk 106.7, iTalk1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Wait, I don't know about the 18 part. Team 4. Welcome back to Round Valley High School, Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. And as we get started the second quarter here, we're at 13-18. Lady Falcons trail. Lamoth with a shot on the way is no good. Rebound inside by Begay is up and no good, but she was fouled by
Quandina Begay, just a junior. She's going to be back next year for this Lady Lobo team, and she has a good presence down inside, but so far the Lady Lobos haven't been doing much down inside the paint. It's like they're 4 of about, I don't know, 10,
a bunch.
11.
Second shot on the way is no good.
Just haven't been doing too well inside the paint so far, and that's what their outside shooting's been keeping them in the ball game.
Shot on the way by Loopy is no good, rebounded by Many Farms, and maybe the bigger story on that one is that was Burnett's second foul here in the first half of play.
Nice take by Begay that time, right down Broadway. Nobody picks her up, and she just takes it in and scores it. Nice little layup there for Quandina Begay, and now the Lady Lobos with a steal.
Begay dribbles it back down and actually passes it out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Falcons.
So a little overzealous that time. Begay comes down. Her team hasn't made it up the floor yet. She's facing a 1-on-4 situation, and instead of pulling the ball out, waiting for the rest of her teammates, she tries to force a pass down into the corner to try to continue the fast break, and that's what caused that turnover.
So the Falcons bring the ball back down the floor. They trail by 7. Shot on the way is no good. Rebounded by Riley, who had just checked into the game. She's going to be fouled. There's a foul on Shandina Slim. Burnett for 3. Nice shot by Juliana Burnett, the senior, for 3.
Well, you can see why we talk about her a lot. She just has the ability to play inside and out, distributes the ball well, plays good defense. Tough player. Turnover on the other end as Many Farms throwing the ball away. That's their 10th turnover of this half.
Alchesay Falcons bringing it back down. Burnett has her glasses knocked off of her face. 2 shots on the way, shot and rebound. Falcons cannot connect down underneath, but they are fouled on the play. Foul's going to be on number 22. Getting close to the bonus here for both teams. Nice 3-pointer on the way there by Loopy for 3.
Laney Loopy pulls them to within 1.
Lamoth controls the tempo, brings it back down. Dribbles left-hand side. She's going to take it all the way to the bucket, and she's fouled.
Oh, that's Burnett.
Burnett called with her 3rd. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Lamoth.
Burnett showing some basketball IQ, realizing she's got 3 fouls. She comes over to the bench, knows she needs to be seated down. There was a subset to come in. That was Henry, I believe. But she was going to go in for somebody else, and Burnett says, hey, you got to come in for me.
Both shots by Lamoth are good. 22-19 is our score now. Lady Falcons trail by 3 with the ball. 5:56 to go here in the second quarter. Falcons get it up underneath. Nice dish on the weak side. Shots up and no good. Rebounded, up and no good. Rebounded by the Lady Lobos. Oh, all of a sudden, Lady Lobos dribble into 3 defenders, and it's stolen. Going back down the other end is Alchesay. She's going to be fouled on the shot.
A lot of contact as Shavonna Teller got trapped here. Officials elect to allow the contact to go, and then really no choice down low for Lamar. She does a good job sending her to the free throw line. And it works out. First free throw missed by Alchesay.
Second shot on the way by Alchesay is also no good. It's 2 missed free throws. 5:30 to go. Many Farms with the ball, up by 3. Three-pointer on the way is up and no good. Quickly gotten out by the Lady Falcons and all the way back down. Lamoth is gonna make a play on Hill.
Well,
Hill is fouled.
2 quick fouls on Lamar. She's going to have to be careful here. Fans thought she got all ball, but the official says nope. There was contact down below, so.
First shot is up and no good. Free throw. Hill's first free throw attempt of the night, afternoon. Second free throw attempt is up and no good. She gets her own rebound shot up, no good. And rebounded by Riley for 2. So Lady Falcons fight back, down by 1 now with 5:06 to go here in the second quarter. Lamoth taking it into her own hands, drives right on the runner, no. Rebounded by the Falcons. Shot up and good underneath. Riley for 2. 21. That's going to be the Falcons, possibly their first lead of the game, or at least first lead in a long time. 4:45 to go. Many Farms breaks the press and gets a layup on the other end. No good by Bitsui. Lady Falcons with an opportunity to extend their lead at this point. And they're doing all this with Burnett on the bench. It's pretty impressive.
Darian Hill that time doing a good job down low. Man, she's a couple of two really tough shots down low, but she does a good job staying with it, got her own rebound, able to go back up with it with the right hand. Almost got that one to fall. She draws the contact, earns the trip to the free throw line.
First shot is up and good from the free throw line.
This Darian Hill, just a really good athlete. He's a good timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by Many Farms. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Welcome back to Round Valley Dome. We went straight back to the line there. Darian Hill, she misses her second free throw attempt. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball right here on iTalk. It's a third place matchup here in the 2A North between Many Farms, Lady Lobos, and Alchesay Falcons. Lady Falcons are on the way by Begay for 2. No, scratch that. That was Lupe for 2.
Yeah, Lady Lupe, long range jumper.
Falcons back down the other way, not even contested as Riley. She goes up for 2. And the Lady Falcons begin to pull away from the Many Farms Lobos. We got a foul on number 12, Devani Alchesay. That's her second of the game. And that's going to send
Falcons kind of stepping it up here with some intensity. This press is causing some problems for the Lady Lobos. They're forcing some turnovers. Lady Lobos are not getting to the defensive boards like they should, and allowing some second shots for Alchesay.
Laya Begay's first free throw, the 1-and-1 is up and good. At number 50, that's Begay. But the Falcons still get a shot off, and Lamoth gets a rebound for Manny Farms, gets it out top to Teller. Teller, shot up and good.
Nice leading pass. Teller doing a good job getting the catch, taking the steps in stride, and able to make the shot.
28-32 is our score. Shot up and on the way. Nice
Riley.
shot by Riley for 2. She's come alive this second quarter. She's got 8 points here in the second quarter alone.
Many Farms.
Begay with the shot on the ways. With 3 is no good, but she gets her own rebound. Gets it up underneath. Plenty of second chances there. Another, that's Quindina Begay.
Yeah, Begay finding a nice spot there in front of the basket. Gets an easy bucket.
Scores 34-30 now. Lady Falcons lead by 4 with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go here before half. Lady Falcons maybe having to play a little bit different without Burnett in the game, but not able to run their offense to that high post.
Well, the Falcons looked a little confused there on offense. Everybody kind of standing around. It was almost like they took, the Lady Lobos took them out of their rhythm or something, and they didn't know where to go next.
Ball inbounded up top and pass around, back up underneath. Shot on the ways. She's going to be fouled. Lane's going to send Lainey Loopy to the line for 2. Fouls on Leah Walker. It's her 3rd. She's going to be checking out of the game, no doubt. Lainey with an opportunity to get a bonus shot there. That's good. She's also had a great second quarter here. It's 10 points this quarter for Lainey Loopy. Second free throw's on the way, and she's 50% for the afternoon from the line. It's no good.
Well, that was Jalen Parker there that had the ball bounce off of her head and out of bounds. She had the steal, but she just lost track of where the ball went and ended up bouncing on her head and out of bounds.
Lamoth drives, nice dish up underneath. Yazzie wasn't quite ready for it and goes out of bounds with 35 seconds to go here before halftime.
A lot of first half turnovers for the Lady Lobos, 14 here in the first half.
Now Manny Farms with applying a press. The Falcons break it. Going to set up their offense, get it up underneath. 24 seconds to go. Nice ball movement by the Lady Falcons. Get a shot up, and it's not going to be out of bounds, but it's going to be a 1-and-1. That fouls on Lamoth with her 3rd. Wow. That's 2 players for the Lady Lobos that got in foul troubles here right in the last minute. Martina's first free throw attempt is no good. Second shot on the way is rimming no. Missed both free throws. 17 seconds to go. Manny Farms brings it down with an opportunity to close within 3. Shot fake.
Good move.
Nice up and under. No good.
Good rebound.
And Manny Farms just not connecting with any of the layups. Parker with a shot on the way.
Nice.
Hits the front of the rim. It's no good. That's going to wrap it up for the first half of play here in this 3rd place matchup. We have a score of Lady Falcons 35, Lady Lobos 30. We'll be back with some scoring rundowns and some statistics from the first half. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7, iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley. It's the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Don't forget, some great skiing going on up at Sunrise. If you're interested in skiing or snowboarding, now's the time to go because they've got special conditions up there. You may think that the snow's not so great because we haven't had a lot of great weather here for snow anyway over the course of the last couple of months, but the Sunrise Park Resort has done a terrific job of making snow night after night, and so because of that, they've been allowed to create an opportunity for you to go skiing. They're open from the top down, and so come check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. Actually, some really good skiing going on right now at the Sunrise Park Resort. Let's take a look at first half scoring. Takea Yazi for Many Farms has 4 in the first half, and Lamoth has 2. She sat down with foul trouble. Hasbab Etsui has a bucket. Quandina Begay has 6. The other player for Many Farms who's out in foul trouble is Leah Walker. She's one of the first men up off the bench. So a couple of players in foul trouble, as Ron mentioned early on in the first half. But the 2 players that lead all Many Farm scorers here at the break is Savannah Taylor with 8. And she got 4 of those from the free throw line and a couple of buckets. Leah Begay with 8 as well. A couple of three-pointers and a couple of free throws for her. On the Alchesay Lady Falcons side of things, it's Nosy with 2, 4 for Kosei, 8 for Maria Riley, 5 for Juliana Burnett, and 1 for Darian Hill. She got a free throw, 1 for 4 at the line in the first half. Denicia Massey with 2, and 13 on the afternoon for Lainey Lupe. She leads all scorers, including a long-range 3, a couple of free throws, and then, of course, to round out her scoring, she was able to get 7 buckets in that first half. So Lainey Lupe, our leading scorer here at intermission. We return with more of the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show with a look inside the numbers with Mike Caldwell. when we return right here on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Sholo Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Sholo Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, lit to smile, love your smile.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley. Camden Smith, Mike Side with Ron Everingham, and along with our spotter and statistician Mike Caldwell. This is the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Great skiing to be had at Sunrise. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. They are making snow nightly. May not be snow on the ground where you live, but there is snow up at Sunrise, and they are skiing and snowboarding. At least those that are smart are up there. Under great conditions with good weather and good snow. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. Let's take a look inside the numbers and tell the true story here at intermission with Mike Caldwell. Mike?
Hey, thanks, Camden. So we've got a little bit of similar issue with many farms. They're still having troubles with the turnover, so that's a difference. So they're getting less shots than Alchesay. Many farms is actually shooting better percentage. They both have taken 5 3-point shots and both have made 2. The big difference is Alchesay's got 15 more shots inside the paint. Now they're only shooting 25% inside the paint, but the mass volume of shots, the 15 extra shots, has led them to they're just rebounding, getting second shots. So that's kind of the difference. Is one, we got many farms with the turnovers, and we got Alchesay hitting the boards hard from the inside and getting just more shots. So.
All right, there's your statistics of the first half. We step away. We get back with our Northland Pioneer College second half when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Well, we welcome you back to the Dome in Round Valley, the 2A North Region Championships. We are on Championship Friday here as we get set for the second half. This is the 1 o'clock third place finisher game here between Many Farms and the Alchesay Falcons. The Lady Falcons up 35-30 as we start the third. And the Many Farms Lady Lobos have the ball to start the third, but they miss on their first attempt. Burnett back in the game playing with 3 fouls. Passes to her, she kicks it out. Shot from 15 is no good. Rebound is kept alive. Burnett dives out of bounds to try to save it, gets it back into one of her players. And now a pass down low for the Alchesay Lady Falcons. Bounces off a knee and goes out of bounds. That was a Lady Lobo that touched it last. I believe that was Shalicia Coley making that pass. The pass comes into Coley. Up and down with the left hand, bounces it into the corner, shooting from 3. In the corner right side is Maria Riley. She knocks down the 3 ball. And the Alchesay Lady Falcons extend their lead out to 8, 38-30. Opening paragraph of the 3rd quarter. Lamoth back in the lineup for the Lady Lobos to start this 3rd quarter. She's playing with 3 fouls. Lady Lobos miss another attempt on their end. That was Yazzie that was short on the 14-footer. Alchesay Lady Falcons bring the ball up, bounce pass to the high post. That's Burnett. Burnett on the elbow, throws right side, driving inside and putting up the running right-hander that is no good is number 21, Maria Riley. Couldn't get that shot to fall, but the Lady Lobos come up with the long rebound, and the Falcons get back on defense to stop the transition. Lamoth up and down with the right hand, switches to the left. Now spots for 3, decides to kick right, and then a loose ball on the floor as Begay lost the handle on the basketball. Looked like she was going to fake the shot, just fell out of her hands, and it's picked up there by Alchesay. Tanisha Alchesay ties it up, and on the alternating possession, the Alchesay Lady Falcons will have the basketball. 6:18 left to play 3rd, 38-30 Falcons. 15-footers, no good. Rebound inside for the Lady Lobos. Mike, you mentioned that there were a lot more offensive boards by the Falcons there, but right there the Lady Lobos get a good defensive board.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to work harder on in the second half, is boxing out and getting those rebounds, or else they're not going to be successful in this game.
So far it seems like they're paying attention to you.
Yeah, and the turnovers. They got to cut down on the turnovers. That killed them last night, and it hurt them this morning.
Yeah, I need to make sure they don't telegraph those passes and make good, clean, crisp passes. Top of the key, Lady Lobos working their offense, trying a 3-pointer that's going to be no good. That's Shavonna Teller up front, out on the wing left, actually. She missed everything on that shot. Checking out of the Alchesay Falcon lineup is number 25, Juliana Burnett. And in comes Darian Hill into the Lady Falcon lineup. Give the ball over on the left side to Riley. Back up top they go to Alchesay. Alchesay on the left side over to Darian Hill. Now down into the corner to Coley. And then a stolen pass here. Out of the backcourt comes Begay. She's going to be stripped from behind. That's coming up behind her is Riley. Maria Riley knocks the ball away and records the steal. And then she's bumped and fouled out of bounds by Many Farms. And the foul's going to be called on Many Farms number 24, Elia Begay. That'll be her first, and a timeout on the floor is called. We'll take a timeout with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. Ron Everingham's back on
Welcome back
here.
Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball right here on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com. 38-30 is your score. Lady Falcons over Lady Lobos with 5 minutes to go here in the third period of play, and the Falcons come down and turn it over. Looks like we have a lot of turnovers this game. Mike, shot on the way. Shot on the way up and no good. Rebounded by the Falcons. Three-pointer on the way. Remy, no. For Alchesay. Followed up shot.
Alchesay followed it, her own shot.
By Alchesay, and is up and good for 2. Many Farms back down the way. Lamoth dishes off right-hand side. Nice passing up underneath for a layup. It's going to be no good by Many Farms. Back down the other way. 4:30 to go here, third quarter.
Lady Lobos still looking for their first points of this quarter.
Nice dish up underneath. It's no good. A little bunny blown there by Hill. Yeah, 5-0 here so far, second half.
You can see Darian Hill has the athleticism to be a great player. She just needs some more experience down low.
Nice runner. Seems like she's had a couple of those this game. That's Laya Begay for 2. 32-40. Falcons lead by 8. Seems like since the Falcons have taken the lead, Many Farms has had trouble getting it back close, especially coming out of half here. Nice little baseline shot on the way by Riley is good. It's her 5th point of the quarter. Many Farms, nice ball movement. Gets a shot up underneath, no good.
They're getting their shots
in the
paint.
paint.
Convert.
And Alchesay decides to go coast to coast. Doesn't have numbers and loses the ball out of bounds, but it's tipped. It's going to go back to the Falcons. Falcons. The referee, Randall, doesn't even move back to get out of the way. Falcons. Ball moving around. Nice baseline shot by Kolole is no good. Rebounded by Lamoth, passes it all the way down the other end. Weird layup by Teller is no good. But rebounded, fought for, shot up, no good by Begay. There's got a foul on the play. Fouls on Alchesay Laney Loopy. That's her first of the game is what we have her for. It's going to send Teller to the line. Teller's first shot on the way, bounces around and good.
At 21.
Second shot on the way by Teller is up and good. The mic's so good, Camden, I didn't even have to look at that one. I could hear it.
You knew it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Knew it went through.
Falcons come back down. Still up by 8. Layup. Missed and fought for. Lamoth comes out with it. Lamoth gets to the right side. Back up to Lamoth. And they're playing that high post. And this will be a shot by Begay's up and no good. Might have a foul on Teller. Nope, that foul is not on Teller. It's on number 24, Laya Begay. That's her second. Team's second of the half. Falcons, shot on the way for 3. Is Riley. It's no good. Lamoth gets it out quickly. Fast break down the other way, and Falcons catch up with them and steal it away, and it's going to be out of bounds to the Falcons. Checking into the game for the Falcons is Whitney Walker. And Roselia Martinez is going to have a seat. Wow, she almost looked like she stepped in bounds. No call. Falcons bring it back down the other way.
Well, you can tell Maria Riley wants the basketball, man. She comes streaking down the center of the paint, calling for the ball. Does a nice job getting her own rebound and earning a trip to the free throw line here as she is able to muscle one up.
Maria's first shot is up and good. It's Riley's 6th point, third quarter here. Second shot on the way, no good. Another foul called. That's called on the shooter. Maria Riley with the foul. Team third of the half. Lamoth gets it out front, fast break. And Lobos can't do anything with it. Throw it out of bounds, back to the Falcons.
Well, we had the Lady Lobos up pretty big early on in the first half, but they're struggling here.
Struggling to make something happen when they get it back. Falcons getting good shots and offensive rebounds. And the Lady Lobos are back down the other way.
Good.
Nice play by Teller. She scores a 2, and she's fouled on the play.
Teller was the one that shot that little awkward layup before, and the reason was is she was trying too hard to avoid the contact. In this shot, she does a good job of getting the contact, keeping her balance, and getting the shot to go.
Yeah, nobody was playing that ball, but it was an end one.
Oh, Riley leapt up in the air to make the pass and realized that the player she was going to pass to wasn't looking. So probably wisely pulled that down.
To eat that one, yeah.
Yeah. Called for a travel instead of getting the turnover that would lead to a fast break.
Lamoth drives down, looks for a player up underneath, and nothing. Lamoth only had 2 points in the first half. Wow, that was a...
Oh, there's 4 on Lamoth. She just runs in to Cole there. And no movement on the
bench.
Lady Lobo bench. They're leaving Lamoth in with 4.
Falcons, nice pass and get a fast break down the other way. Shot up, no good. Shot on the way. It's no good by Coley. Lamoth brings the ball up. Has it rings wing side right. This will be a foul called on the Lady Falcons. Number 32, Darian Hill, her first of the game. That's a team 5th. It's going to go out underneath to Many Farms. Many Farms. 3 ball on the way is up and no good. Teller with the 3. And Falcons back down the other way. Fast break. Lose it. Lamoth gets it. Passes it down the other way.
That's not it. That's a good pass. It just the intended receiver that time for the Lady Lobos decided to let it bounce instead of picking it up, and that's unfortunate for the Lady Lobos because that was an easy bucket.
12 seconds till Lady Falcons step out of bounds, and they're going to give it back to the Lobos.
They catch that one in the air. That's an easy 2.
Seven seconds to go. Many Farms coming back down. See if they can make something happen here before the end of the third period, and they do. They pass it up underneath. Nice dish. Easy layup.
Audrey James.
By James. She scores her first 2 of the game. It's going to leave us at the end of the third quarter. Score of 38-43. The Falcons lead. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
You're doing that.
30 seconds.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares. Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios.
Welcome back to the Round Valley Dome. We're in the fourth quarter of play, just getting started. This is Northland Pioneers College. When it comes to kicking off your college education, to choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. And we're getting things started here. Many Farms has to do quite a bit here to catch up. They're only 5 points down. Got a delay of game called on an out-of-bounds play. Must have been reaching over the line, or not sure what happened. Lamoth taking the ball out of bounds. Gets it in back to Lamoth. She stops, and she's been really a distributor this game. She hasn't really worked to score much this game. Many Farms. Shots up nice. On the way, and it's good by Alchesay. No, scratch that. That was Yazzie for 2. 40-43, Many Farms pulls within 3. We'll see how all the Alchesay Falcons girls handle this. Fouls on number 24, Laya Begay. That's her 3rd. Shot on the way, Falcons. And kind of a look what I found rebound there by Arlana Henry.
She's able to get the bucket, though, which is good. Pulls them back out in front by 5.
Look who's checking. Burnett's going to be checking back into the game now after having set out for a while. That might just be a seal the deal here for the Falcons. 6:50 to go here in the fourth period of play. They're up by 5 with the ball. Many Farms packed into a zone. Falcons doing a good job finding the gaps on the zone, but get it up underneath, and number 34, Denicia Massey is going to be called for a travel.
I looked like, I can't.
Think she got rid of it before she fell over?
Well, no, I was trying to figure out why she fell over. Seems like she had
might be
contact.
trying to figure that out too.
Seems like she had to have contact.
Foul, yeah, exactly.
But maybe not. Maybe she just tripped. Mike's saying it happens to him all the time.
Many Farms, Lamoth dribbles in, dishes, and Many Farm passing around, looking for something. Lamoth, nice cut underneath the basket, and stolen by Henry.
Oh, a lot of contact, no call.
So it's starting to get a lot of contact around. Nice runner there is up and good by Henry. Her 4th point here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, big time. Steal and a score for Lupe.
Lainey Lupe with her first 2 points of this half, actually. After having a 13-point first half, she's been shut down this half.
I'll tell you what we're looking for now is our Bila Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Bila Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Bila Orthodontics.
Nice pass by Lamoth up underneath, and a blown layup.
And they need those.
By Walker, yes, and they do need those. Being down by 9, they can't afford to miss those. Falcons now with an opportunity to kind of control this lead, but Burnett's back in the game, and she'll take a 3, no good. Rebounded by Lamoth. Stolen by Lupe. Stolen or turned over back to Many Farms. Many Farms with a nice look up underneath, and they're going to pull it out. 5 minutes to go here left in this game. Shot on the way for 3. They need these. It's no good.
Long rebound tracked out of bounds, but it goes out of bounds to the Falcons.
Begay had a wide open look there for 3. That was Laya. And can't connect. So missed opportunities here for many farms to even get back in this game. 4:47 to go. They trail by 9. Lady Falcons the lead. Lamoth gets the steal, passes it out front, and it's going to be an uncontested layup. Not even close by Burke.
Moth playing pretty physical for having 4 fouls out there. I think she may have gotten away with one on that last steal.
We talked about it maybe at the half here. These games not counting for power points, and so they're basically, as the AIA put it, played for pride. And I don't know what kind of you brag about, you know, 3rd place region championships. I don't know, but
pride and
Mike's
experience.
got another theory. We'll bring him in later as a.
Oh, no, there's no question about Mike's theory is that they do it for money, and there's no question about that.
Yeah.
These are big money generators for these schools, and I think for the programs, I think that's a good thing. Obviously, these programs cost money to run. You got to pay for buses, you got to pay for meals, and especially when you go to state, you got to pay for hotels, and a lot of money to run a program like this. And
Burnett, bucket's good, and she's fouled.
Love. If this is on Lamoth, it's her 5th. Lamoth coming out.
And that's going to be the 5th foul on Lamoth. She's going to check out of the game. So send Burnett to the line.
That might be your Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game
I
right
think
there.
it is.
Burnett coming up, drawing the contact by Lamoth, and that sits down probably one of the top players on the Lady Lobos, if not the top, one of the top players on the Lady Lobos team. So Lamoth fouls out of the game. That's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics.
Burnett's free throws up and good. 52-40 is our score. We got a foul on 34. Denicia Massey. It's her 2nd contest.
Number 22, Tiara Brigade to line for the Lady Lobos, shooting the 1-and-1. Okay, 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Here you go, one shot.
First shot is up and good by Begay at first free throw. Second one is rimming no, but rebounded by Many Farms. Oh, wow. Almost stolen by Nosy. And, well, we're getting this foul called by 3, and we're going to go into bonus. And now it's time for our Deemer's Glass. Glass man of the game. You need glass for home or business. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemer's Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. And we're gonna bring Mike in for this one.
Yeah, Mike, what you got? You talked about Laney Lupe. What's your thoughts on it?
You know, Laney Lupe's been very active in the paint, and so especially in that first half when they had 15 extra shots in Many Farms. So I'm gonna have to go with Laney Lupe.
So congratulations, Laney. You're our Deemer's Glass man of the game. You need glass for your home or business. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside is hands down the best place to call. Quality glass at affordable prices. That's Deemer's Glass. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. (52-42) is our score. It's a 10-point Alchesay Falcon ladies lead, and Many Farms just cannot connect on any of these comeback baskets that they need. And 3:35 to go here in the game.
Coming up, we'll have our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. South of Pine Top, Highway 260, right-hand side of the road, just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. And always tough to call a player of the game when there's so many good players to choose from. But
I bet you'll do it.
I'm sure I can. I'm sure I'm up to the
task. Hey, did you know that Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store is the best place to find hiking, hunting, and fishing gear, Camden?
I did.
Okay.
I've been out there. They have a terrific selection. They also have some good deals.
Yes, they do.
Check it out.
Many Farms loses the ball, come back down the other way. Burnett, she's going to get a shot off, and it's good. See how savvy Burnett is right there, kind of shielding the defender and then tucking away to get a layup. She's a savvy basketball player. Finally, Many Farms with a layup. Begay for 2.
They made that one look easy.
Still a 10-point game, though, with 2:54 to go. Falcons are going to turn it over. That was Henry with the turnover.
Well, so
travel.
They had a bunch of, Many Farms had a bunch of turnovers. Possessions are going to be critical right now. They can get some more possession, get some extra possessions, but there they get a turnover.
Falcons back down the other way. Laid it up and in as Massey for 2.
They've limited their turnovers to 10 so far in this second half, which is below what they did in the first half, but still not tremendous. Little travel there by number 22, Tierra Begay. Another turnover. That'll be their 11th turnover of the game. Long down court pass, and they give it to Burnett. Burnett off the window and in.
Boy, she's a real difference maker when she's in the game. She had to sit out for a couple quarters almost, didn't she?
Yeah.
It was a foul trouble.
She just has 3, right?
Excuse me. Yeah, she still has 3 fouls.
They elected to not put her in the third quarter, which was, I thought, a little surprising. They held her out until about 2 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Many Farms with possession. Turn it over. Probably had 3 turnovers since we didn't mention right there in the last little transactions.
Yeah.
So, but Alchesay back down the other end, Massey for 2. Mike's pencil's blowing up over here tallying these turnovers. This half, Falcons trying to take some of the air out of the ball here to try to run some of the time off the clock with 1:19 to go. We got a foul on Begay, number 22. That's her second foul. It's going to send Burnett to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Okay.
First shot by Burnett is shooter's roll.
So what's your guys' attitude on this tournament and not counting for PowerPoints as a coach? What's going to be your strategy?
We actually talked about this on the way over. I think it's good. I think it's good for the fans. It's good for the kids to get some extra playing time. I suppose it depends on how you approach the tournament. Obviously, you want to garner some wins, but I think it might be an opportunity for coaches to maybe get some players in that don't normally get playing time in critical situations. Obviously, the downside of this is that you're playing all these teams multiple times, as Ron mentioned on the way over.
Or a possible injury would be
a
concern.
I think the opposing view, Camden may approach that from a fan's perspective, is probably going to be different than a coach's perspective. Coaches I've been talking to here and when I coached, I don't like it unless it has some meat behind it. So if it's not for any PowerPoints or if it's just for bragging rights, I don't know if I'm willing to risk that. And who it benefits actually is probably the teams that maybe aren't going to the state championship or don't have an opportunity. If they could win this, they could say, well, we're region champs.
Or they can get in, and they can get in that way. They would bump somebody.
I don't think so, because it doesn't matter for PowerPoints.
No, but there's automatic bids.
And they've already established the top 8 is what the AIE told me. So
they've established the top 8, but does the winner of the region tournament make it in?
Yes.
It did last year.
Yes, they do. So they'll bump somebody that was in
could.
So if they win the tournament and they weren't in the top 16 or 24, they would get the automatic bid. So it could benefit that team.
the scenario in that would have to be is that you're not in the tournament,
Right.
but somehow you made the region tournament.
Correct.
I don't even know what. That's probably a pretty unique thing. Well, as we talk about that and debate that, this game wraps up. We're going to have a final score of 65-44, and that's the end. Before we take off, we want to get to our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. That's who that's brought to you by. And for the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, and camping gear on the mountain, go to Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260. Mike, who do we have as the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game?
Well, as we talked earlier, there's a lot of players that have a big influence on the Lady Falcons. Burnett, of course, is always going to be a factor in the game. But for this game, you know, I think Maria Riley was really active. She didn't play the fourth quarter, but when it was really into the game was hadn't been decided,
yeah,
she was really active, really aggressive, and so I would have to go with Riley.
She had 15 points in the meat and the heart of the game there in the second and third quarter, so I think that's a good call. With Burnett getting in foul trouble, she's probably normally, as she plays a whole game, is going to obviously be a player of the game. But we want to congratulate Maria Riley. She's a sophomore, so a lot of good years left for her to compete here for the Lady Falcons. And that's going to be our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store south of Pine Top on Highway 260. We want to thank all of our other sponsors for making this possible. It's Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Heber and Sholo, Sunrise Park Resort, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Pine Restaurant at Honda, Octopus Car Wash, and Subway for making this broadcast possible. Congratulations to the Lady Falcons. As we take a look, you can see here on our live stream, they're getting some pictures. Congratulations for taking third place here and making it to the region
This is
tournament.
why you do the region tournament right here. You get a T-shirt.
Get a T-shirt. See, and you know everybody likes free T-shirts. So
that's right.
That's what it's all about. So, congratulations, Lady Falcons. You are the third place winners here in the 2A North Region Championship. That's going to be it for us. This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports Exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.